Hey everyone, what's up? How are you doing? I'm just about to hit the treadmill, and I got up at 6 a.m. Actually, it's the first day I got up at 6 a.m. In a while. So I'm gonna hit the treadmill, and then in the afternoon I am going to have something to eat. My left leg is beginning to cramp up, so I need to nurture that. Have it seat for a few minutes because you don't want to know what it's like to have a cramp on the inner hamstrings or thighs, whatever you call it. Whew, I sweat my ass out. Had a good jog at the end, so I got my heart rate up. I lasted just a little over 30 minutes. So I don't know, that's pretty good, I guess. I might do it again I might do it again later, however. Did you think I was going to quit? I'm back on the treadmill. It's only been, let's see, maybe 20 minutes since I stopped. So I am getting back on. Some of you might have thought, oh, what a quitter. But no! I'm back. Yep. I'm going to start off kind of slow. Okay, it's wow, 1 mile per hour. That's really going to get me to lose some weight. Over the long haul, if you were to stick at it and just keep walking, you'll lose weight. Which I did in the 90s. I took off to Toronto, Canada, and I was on the street, and all I did was walk all day and all night. Yep. Hold on, I'm going to bring this up. Bring it up to 1.5. See, my calves are hurting from earlier. And so, all I did was walk, and I think at that time, I was pretty heavy. And after 3 weeks, I had several notches had to be put into my belt on my pants. I had no choice. I was losing weight so fast, and all I did was walk, down the main streets of Toronto, hung out with those so-called squeegee kids and stuff like that. But then I came back, and the problem when you come back to normal life, where you started from, is you go back to old habits, and you kind of go back to, you gain all that weight back, and which I did, and I gained more. And at one point I was over 400 pounds. My body has broken down to the point where I've developed diseases. And my joints, my hips, I regret it. Every day of my life now, I regret doing that to myself. Every single day. Every day of my life, while in that state of being stagnant, boredom, hell, I thought to myself that I wanted to kill myself. And I wanted to kill myself every single day. And I kept telling myself every day, one day I'm going to kill myself. I don't know when, but I have to get the balls to do it, right? Because I don't have the balls to do it. Because there's no right way, there's no good way to do it. And one thing a lot of people don't understand about diabetes is you deteriorate in life and as you go on. You can take the insulin. You can take. People go against what I'm saying, but I'm telling you right now. You can take insulin and you can eat like shit. But you can take insulin and you can pretend that everything's normal. But eventually it catches up to you and it does get to you. And it's going to take its effect on you later in life or sooner. Depends on you if you take your meds or not. And so my mother didn't take her meds properly. And also my dad was an enabler. And she had a major stroke. And then she ultimately died in the hospital. And the stroke was the cause from elevated sugars, blood sugars. And it was a major, major stroke. I mean, when she was in the hospital bed, she was seeing things that weren't there. Talking to people that was imaginary. Stroke is a serious thing. And with my disease, my brain disease, somebody just told me that it affects 1 in 100,000 people. And that mixed with diabetes, being overweight, unhealthy, sedentary lifestyle, sitting on your fucking ass, sitting there, moping all fucking day, there's a chance of stroke, heart attack. It's elevated. But there's a higher chance of stroke in me now that I have that rare brain disease. Okay? There's higher chance of dying. However, as far as I read on some research on the disease, which the disease is called idiopathic intracranial hypertension, I read at the ihrfoundation.org website, which is an American foundation dedicated to this disease. We don't have one in Canada, by the way. I don't think we do. I haven't seen one. It would be nice if Canada would get their fucking ass in gear and start coming up with, solutions to the problem. But they're not. Then I read that okay, and I read that basically, where was I going with it? Oh, that it's not, the disease is not fatal on its own, okay? The disease is not fucking fatal on its own. I'm sorry for swearing, but, I'm kind of motivated right now. Can I swear more? So, it's not fatal on its own unless you're fat and have a mixture of other health-related diseases and problems. Heart disease like I have. So, right now I can have a stroke while on camera, and which, if you're seeing this video right now, then you are not, I'm not you, but I have not had a stroke. But if you don't see this video, it doesn't go up, and no more videos come from me, chances are I'm dead. Even if I just post one video a month and you don't see one a month, I'm probably dead. Because I'm always going to post a video. I'm not like other YouTube creators where I'm going to post every single day. I'm not going to post once a week all the time. And you know that, because if you come over from my old, from my other channel, you'll notice that I don't post every week all the time. And when I feel motivated to post, I post. Yeah, so I felt like I wanted to commit suicide every day of my life. I still get it now, and I have to combat it. I have to tell myself, it's just thoughts. Don't worry about it. It's not going to happen. You just got to learn to deal with it yourself. Well, I don't mean it like that. I mean, if you need help, go get help. But I mean, you got to learn what can you tell yourself when you have times like that. What kind of mental self-talk what kind of dialogue can you enter with yourself, okay? Internally, that will help turn that around and make you more positive at that moment when you're feeling that way. Okay, so I'm going to finish this out until I don't know, till noon. I'm just gonna keep walking. Nice, slow, comfortable pace. My heart rate, or my pulse right now is at 117. If I need a little rest, I'll just take it down, and then I'll bring it back up once I'm not tired anymore. Point is keep moving. That's another 30 minutes, guys. Take a look. Yeah. Okay, now it's 10:43 a.m. and I'm still going. My pulse is at about 120. Yeah! See you soon. Alright, guys. So the treadmill stopped at an hour. So not sure why it's set for an hour only. So I'm back at 0. That's an hour and a half altogether. Take a look. Alright, so that's an hour and a half altogether. I'm smelling the motor. The motor's starting to smell a little bit. I'm starting to think that maybe I should stop. I don't want to ruin this treadmill. Yeah, so I can't do another half hour. It's just crazy because this treadmill can't handle too much, I guess. That's too bad. Oh yeah, I'm really feeling this. Oh, I gotta turn off my lamp. Alright. Whew, I sit down. So that was an hour and a half all together. Yep, tired. To tell you the truth, my leg was really beginning to kill me. Oh yeah. Alright, so that was fun, and I have nothing much more to say. That's it for today. Stopped at an hour and a half. My goal was two hours, but that's what happens sometimes. It's just the just gotta roll with the punches. And so talk to you guys later. See ya.